Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. I am jumping in with another traveler's notebook process. This is a photo that I'm going to be documenting. It is such a beautiful, happy photo of my toddler. I just cannot get over how that was such a good photo to capture. I pulled out two Project Life cards and some puffy stickers that have been in my stash way too long. And I decided to go with the word happy. I mean, if that's not a better photo of true happiness, I don't know what is. I just want to mention that this is going to whip up so fast after I do some watercoloring in the background and some stamping, a few clusters here and there, and I call it done, you guys. So I couldn't find my ruler. Normally I use my ruler to kind of place my title before I put it down. So instead I just grabbed a random popsicle stick that got placed there for my toddler. So I'm just going to see if I can adjust them. I think later on I do readjust them yet again since it is a bit more to the left. I did have an idea in mind that I would do some watercoloring on the back of the left side, but before I commit to that plan, I do pull out a paper pad. I believe it's called Adventure, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not going to have a pattern papered background. I did consider this block pattern paper here, but I felt like I wanted to switch up some of the strips to better coordinate the background of my photo. So in doing that, I just thought, no, how about I just go with what I intended, which is the watercoloring. So I do commit to that. In my previous video, I loved the blue that I used, and it is this Calvin Polar ink, and that is what I'm going to be using to watercolor this time around. Just love it. It's so beautiful. It's a perfect color coming into, I don't know, it just makes me happy. And I definitely felt that this color would make this layout shine. And then there's a lot of the blues in the photo as well. Now, if there was anything that I would want to make a remark on, is that one little circle speck off to the left side that you see just that had to, I just kind of made it blend into the entire smishing, but yeah, it looks too unnatural, if that makes sense. I did pull out a cut file. This is an older cut file from LA Studio, and I thought I would use it. I think it's back in 2019. I can also place links in the subscription box, so that way if you wanted to get stamps or cut files, they're available. However, it gave me so many ideas to use that on a layout, documenting every day when we go outside. He does different things, and that fit perfectly with that cut file. So I go back with my original plan. I'm just all over the place, you guys, considering everything. I went ahead and did a stamp sentiment on this card. It says fun, special moments captured. I really like the way that came out. I do want to know, guys, are you the scrapbooker that tends to like to journal, do a ton of journaling to really, you know, share the story, or do you like the colorful part and you let the story be told within the photo? I think I'm more of the one that just loves the creative release, and I use products that happen to share most of the story, and I feel like the photo does most of it. But I do like that approach of placing more words on a layout. So I did intend that I would do some journaling at the bottom after I do a few sentiments, stamp sentiments on the top portion. But in the end, I actually go with just a few more stamp sentiments. So I don't know. I just feel like I wanted to do more journaling to share the bigger part of the story. But I think of Ali Edwards and Crystal Yadante. I'm so sorry if I said her name wrong. But she just really hones in on focusing on sharing the stories, and I just love the way she does that so much. But I think I get attracted to their style because I don't do it, you know? I hope that made sense, but if you got where I was going with that, maybe comment down below and let me know how you scrapbook. If you focus in on the storytelling of it or just the creativity part of it. Moving back to the layout here, I have a label, so it says highlight, and then I did a stamp sentiment that says look at this view. And I really wanted to place it on the photo, even though I didn't want to place any more additional items on that photo. It made sense to me to place it there because that's the part that I want to capture the most is that face of him. He just looks so happy. Look at this view. This is what I'm seeing. This is why I loved this photo. There in the top left section, I did do 3 stamped sentiments, the story of today, let's go outside, beauty everywhere. I believe those are from the spring tab stamp set from LA Studio. And again, I've mentioned I'll place links down below in the subscription box. So now I'm just looking for some embellishments, chipboards to place around my spread. So I go with my first cluster there at the bottom. It's a chipboard of a compass and a black heart. This is going to be where I place my second cluster. I loved that chipboard sentiment and just says the great outdoors, enjoying the great outdoors. And I think I had originally bought this chipboard set for last summer. We were going to go to a national park, but instead we decided to all go to the beach. So I didn't end up using them. I kind of was hoarding them after that. I was like, well, we'll go eventually. 1 year later. We still haven't gone. So I placed a star with it, and I think I'm going to call this done. Here is how it looks in my Life Crafted album. Here is a close-up. I do have the photo out of the page protector, so that way there is no glare. You guys, I hope you got inspired in some way. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, don't forget to hit that like button if you liked what you saw, and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.